Sean with Elmo Entertainment, and joining me is lead vocalist of Hellyeah, Chad Gray.
What's going on?
Hey Chad, welcome home, I guess. New album Stampede's coming out July 13th. You've been very busy since the last Hellyeah album in 2007 with your other band,
Okay.
How do you find the time? It seems crazy.
I don't have as many days off as I used to. I'm just one of those kind of people. It's like sleeping when you're dead. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fortunate to have the outlet to be able to do this. That's just where my head's at with it. I enjoy working. I enjoy playing music. I enjoy writing music. I enjoy recording music. Greg and I just started, on the side of, even this stuff. Just started Get Productions or whatever, which is, we just did the new Non-Point record. So, we're even doing that kind of stuff on the side. That's something that I'm really, one thing I'm really interested in getting into is more production side of stuff.
Are you working with new bands, stuff like that as well, or?
Yeah, there's a band in Phoenix we're talking to, and we're up for whatever. We're just the Non-Point record was really exciting because we've been touring with those guys since we started.
Right.
Those guys have been around that long. Some people might not realize that, but they've been around for like 10 years. So for us it was cool just to catch up with old bros. And really just try to help them craft their songs. And I think that those guys had such a great approach to it. They came to it with a really open mind and really listened, and they have a fantastic record. It's great.
So how do you feel like you've grown? I mean, since Mudvayne, writing with Hellyeah. I mean, it seems like the lyrics have matured a little bit. I mean, I really like Cowboy Way. Sorry, we'll talk a little bit. I'd Like Scream With Me. That was fantastic. Yeah. I mean, it was like, I can see the growth. I mean,
yeah.
Do you see it, or?
I think one of the things I try to do is I'll do myself on every record.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I try to, kind of kick down boundaries. You know what I mean? I don't want to be tied into stuff. And, as people are probably really going to trip when they hear the new Hellyeah record because there's stuff on there I've never written about before. You know what I mean? Like, not the guy that's writing about girls and stuff like that. There's a song like that on there. You know what I mean? It's just like it's a fun rock song. You know what I mean? It's like I'd never done it before.
Right.
And it turned out really cool. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot different, but it's like not one song on the Hellyeah record encapsulates the whole record. When we first released Cowboy Way, I was doing an interview with somebody from overseas, Finland or something. Does this song encapsulate the record? And I was like, no way.
Right.
And then I started trying to think about one. It's just like it's probably the most diverse record I've ever written. I've always really seen Mudvayne as from very, very mellow stuff like songs like Goodbye and World So Cold and stuff like that, like really kind of emotional, mellow side to just the heaviest stuff that we've done. The new game. I mean, it's just like now with the new record and stuff, like Out to Pasture and songs like that. They're just really more on the kind of the other side of the extreme. You know what I mean? I always felt like Mudvayne was not really we didn't have boundaries.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then we wrote this record for Hellyeah. It's like, wow, this is even pushing even further out. So.
And when you write, obviously you writing. I mean, how do you separate the two? I mean, when do you go, man, that's just a Hellyeah song, or is it just at the time when you're recording? I mean, how does that work?
Yeah, I feel like that I don't want to be cliche and be like, oh, the song's writing me, You know what I mean? There's, obviously you got to wrap your head around everything, but there is a part of that. I'm not a big sit around and write a bunch of lyrics. You know what I mean? There are people that are like that. They're just almost write, just almost from a poetry standpoint, and then apply that to the song.
Right.
Whatever song, and I've never been that dude. I mean, I write down ideas or lines, you know what I mean, just if I see a cool line or something that I'm gonna want to play off of or whatever, I'll write that down and hang on to that line and maybe visit that or whatever. But I'd like to really like just focus on the music and really try to feel the melody. I really like to let the song kind of unfold to me, you know what I mean? And
Gotcha.
like have it kind of dictate the melody or the vibe or the mood of the lyrics, or you know what I mean? Like really allow it just to kind of, like, I believe in musical energy, and I think that, like, as a writer, we're kind of like hierophants of that musical energy to, like, kind of bring it from here and channel it through ourselves and then allow it to go back, you know?
Such deep. Let's talk about Hellyeah. I mean, where did that come from? How did you pick up that tag?
I landed in Dallas, and I texted Vinny, and I was like, Elvis is in the building. and he just wrote back, he's like, I love it. And since then, I've been Elvis or whatever, Chadness, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's just was, I mean, I've been so many different things. I was Cud, Chud, you know, Chad, Elvis, Chadness, like, had a different name on pretty much every record. So
You guys have been out touring for a couple weeks.
just a couple weeks, yeah.
Playing some of the new songs off Stampede, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're actually playing Cowboy Way and we're playing Stampede. Those are the
Okay.
two we're playing. We were playing Death That Don't Pay. It's another, we're playing pretty much the heavier stuff right now.
Okay.
The single hasn't hit radio yet.
Right.
It comes out June 1st.
Right.
But,
How's the response been live?
it's
like
been
Cowboy
great,
Way,
man. You know, it's been
Stampede?
great. I mean, we're kind of ready-made, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, me and Gregor and Mudvayne, Thomas from Nothing Face, it's a very credible band. Bob was in Damage Plan, very credible band. Vinny was in Pantera. Come on. You know what I mean? So we're
Right.
kind of like, when we hit the stage, people they kind of know what they're going to